Bear and Bear, it's just on TV, back with another video, and it's just finished at McDermott Park in the SPFL game between St Johnstone and Rangers, where it's finished St Johnstone 2, Rangers 2. Goals for St Johnstone were Henry and May, for Rangers Kimberry and Aribo. The starting 11 for Rangers today was McGregor nets, back four of Taverner, Goldson, Katic and Halliday, so obviously Barisic wasn't fit enough to play, which was expected. The midfield three, which there was another change. Arfield, who obviously started, Jack had obviously replaced Kamara, and Aribo replacing Davis, so two changes there. Up front, Hadji, Morelos and Kent. And a game really where the centre, a lot of people have been saying that they felt that the centre backs today weren't the best. Had I don't know if you really call it an off day, but just didn't seem to be on it. And on the 8th minute, St Johnstone get their goal. Ball goes up, and Katic changed to header it, and as he header it, it just gets a wee touch, and Henry goes past him, gets lets the ball drop, goes past Katic and puts the ball past Ben McGregor. Rangers did have chances, whether it was from Morelos or Arfield or whatever, or even Taverner, but just couldn't either hit the net or was being saved or blocked. Half time comes and it's not looking good. Second half, Rangers make a change. Halliday goes off for Kimberry, and within 5 minutes, Rangers get the goal. Tav down the right, puts the ball in. Hadji looks as if he touches it, but doesn't. Ball bounces and Kimberry hits a belter of a half volley into the net to make it one each. And it seemed to be kind of that lift where you think, right, Rangers might do something. And 21 minutes later, Rangers get the goal. Kimberry again. Katic passes the ball, and Kimberry just dummies the St Johnstone player. Goes through his legs, gets the ball, drives towards goal, looks down the wing, looks up and hits the ball in, and Aribo just taps the ball back post to put it to 1 to Rangers. And Rangers look good. They seem to be more like there was something to kind of kick them on to get them going, and all can find 5 minutes after that, Rangers make their change. Morelos goes off for Davis. 2 minutes later, Hadji goes off for Greg Stewart, and it's looking okay. Rangers are still going. Morelos had a couple chances before he got subbed, and St Mirren get a corner in 2 minutes after Stewart in the 80th minute. Ball goes in, and for some strange reason, as the ball goes, bounces, Katic just side foots it, and Stevie May basically kind of says thanks very much and puts the ball into the net to make it 2 each. And that's how it finished. And overall, it just seemed, I'd seen a lot of people asking like what was the problem. A lot of people obviously in the centre backs were an issue. That some maybe don't feel Katic is right. Others have said that they don't feel Goldson's right. They feel Edmondson should play. I know there's been some people as well saying Edmondson's not right. But I do think, as someone said, like I've said to some people, that I feel that, or what you'd expect in some games, is that, especially, being a cup, that you're gonna make changes. Probably 90% or 98% of the time in a cup game, the number one keeper won't play it. It's normally the number two, possibly 3, 4, depending on injuries. But obviously, with Rangers, you expect maybe McGregor not to play X round, the early stages of the cup. And I felt that, Goldson, I think, as it stands, especially I think this season, especially that he's I think, played every game so far, and I do feel that, maybe he should have a rest. They should, or even, you know, come on as a second half sub or something, just to give him a bit of rest, or even sub him. But I do think, maybe giving him a bit of rest is needed. The midfield's kind of surprising, but looked okay. Up front, I think Hadji's. There was a guy, one of the commentators saying that I think he didn't have a good game. I think he played alright. Obviously, the pitch wasn't, probably the best, but he seemed to do okay. Morelos, my opinion is that I think he's having to. It seems like he's having to kind of be another winger. He's having to drop deep or whatever. And to me, I think he's someone that he needs to stay in the box. He needs to be, that focal point that Rangers need, or a striker that's in the box. No, I'm not saying he has to poach all the time or be, a box. And I know he's not a box to box, but I think to kind of, at the minute, Rangers need some to basically be in the box, and as balls come in, be that person to, hopefully put the ball in the net. Kent, I don't know what people thinking here, but I know a lot of people on quite a lot of Rangers Facebook pages were saying that they think Kent needs dropping. They think 7 million is a waste. I thought he was an okay player at his loan time. I thought he might be okay, but there's been a few games now, or especially the last 4 or 5 games, it doesn't look right. Some people are even saying that he should be dropped. To me, I think Wednesday's going to be a very, very big game. I would think the front three, obviously with Morelos being suspended, I would maybe consider playing Hadji or Stewart, maybe Stewart on the right, Hadji on the left, or vice versa, and Canberra up front, and drop Ken. And I think Rangers, yes, they came back on Thursday, which was fantastic, but Braga looked, especially, if Rangers played what they did in the first half today on Thursday night, and Braga take, maybe one to, more than one chance or a couple of chances, it's going to make it very difficult for Rangers to maybe come back. I do know that obviously Rangers did come back, but I think Braga obviously now realising, that they need, it's not all, maybe we need one. They probably know that if they can get a win on Wednesday night, it's going to make it very difficult for us, and we need to start taking chances. The Kilmarnock game is obviously playing at the minute. I'll just check what the score is. I do know that it was. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother saying it. But yeah, it's a lot of people think, saying it. It's gonna be. I think it's possible. I do think Rangers can win, but there's something that's definitely not right. I said on this, the channel that had the Rangers game, or basically Sky Sports, the main presenter had said that from or after the winter break to as of now, Rangers have dropped 10 points sitting at the minute. So from whenever the winter break is to now, Rangers have dropped 10 points, which, maybe if you're a mid-table team, it wouldn't maybe be as bad, but it's quite surprising and possibly scary to know that. But we just need to see what happens and hope that, there is you know, I know the old firms, or there's two old firms to come, you know, which you could say, yes, they're both winnable, but but Rangers players need to realise, yes, you can go out, could beat Celtic 6, 7, 8 now. It's the next game, it's the end game after that. And yes, I know that there's going to be games where we're not our best, or we're going to lose a game here and there. Football's football, but there's certain games, especially, I think it's in a couple of weeks, we've got Hamilton at home, and Hamilton are about 10th, 11th, possibly 12th, so they are going to be a team that's going to be will fight and try and get points, so that's going to be a big game, but we'll see what happens Wednesday. Big thanks to everyone that's been watching. If you're new or haven't, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to support the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright guys, I'm out.